It's another 3-minute audit here from the SUG team. Today you got your boy DT, and I'm out here just looking at CrossNet, an item I particularly like to utilize during the summer. And one of the things that I'm thinking as I'm looking through their sales volume, relatively on the lower end, just given how well I know the brand. It's got plenty of good reviews. So I did a little investigating. I jumped into the actual listing itself just to see if maybe we were underperforming from a content perspective. Uh, Actually, pretty strong across the board. I really enjoy the usage of the imagery, particularly that they're actually leveraging sort of unique selling points within the product images themselves. Typically, this is definitely going to get you a bump up in your conversion rate. Simply adding text to your photos. Just think about the fact that 80% of searches on Amazon typically happen on mobile, and product images become extremely important. Also got some pretty nice looking A plus content here as well. So overall, definitely should be a high converting listing. So just went ahead and did our handy dandy brand analytics to take a look at where is our traffic coming from. And so one of the things that I'm noticing for CrossNet is they're super duper reliant on branded traffic there, which I could see how an advertiser may kind of assume that branded's the way to go towards an item like this. Something like um, four-way volleyball net in general. Probably going to have relatively, minimal search volume there, right? However, I like to go for more uh, sort of smaller seed keywords in general, just to try to see if there could be, some types of search terms that actually do make a lot more sense, particularly non-branded ones, right? How do we introduce this product to folks that really don't know about it? So a term like volleyball net, 11,000th most searched term on Amazon last month, for example, here. So there's definitely demand, even through the seasonality. This is a seasonal category. It appears based on the way CrossNet sales are so spiked in during the summer and then during December. However, there is some evergreen search volume on some of these non-branded terms. So the first thing I like to do is actually just do a search for the term itself and see if there's any competitors on there that are able to rank on page one. Right, this is a really good indicator if your competition is ranking there that you have some ability to at least start testing from an advertising perspective to see if this is in fact a search term that you could rank on. And lo and behold, as we start to scroll down here, we actually find a pretty interesting looking competitor. So one thing that's this is definitely a kind of cheaper, maybe more knockoff version here. This guy doesn't even have any reviews, and he's already been able to make it to page one organically against that search term. If I'm CrossNet and I'm looking at my product with a much stronger listing, right, has plenty of reviews to actually justify what we're doing here. We can see we've got some product imagery, but a lot of these are you know uh, little bit more rendery looking for sure, but definitely not as authentic compared to something like CrossNet. However, they've got better visibility, right? And they're actually able to start getting some interest on the non-branded side of things. So definitely take a look if you're CrossNet at Volleyball Net. Definitely something worth trying to rank on because if someone like that was ranking over me, I would definitely want to change that fact. Anyway, this is my 3-minute audit. Feel free to reach out to us at straightupgrowth.com or hit me up on LinkedIn. Thanks.